there's big news for veterans today in relation to purchasing a home. Now, the big news that has happened this year in the real estate industry is who is going to pay for the commissions of a buyer's agent. And this is called the NAR settlement. It stands for National Association of Realtors. You can look it up. There's been a lot of stuff online, much of it misinformed. So make sure you check your source. We'll link some things below. But today the VA came out with guidance. Because essentially what the NAR settlement said, there was two things. Number one, you have to put a buyer-broker agreement into place for any buyer's agent. And number two, it is no longer requiring the seller to pay 100% commission of the buyer's agent, okay? Now, the VA didn't allow this historically. Part of obtaining a VA loan meant that the seller was going to cover the buyer's commission. This happened outside of just VA loans, but it was actually a requirement of VA loans. So today, the VA rolled out a temporary change to address these changes. And essentially what they said is that veterans using VA home loan benefits can still negotiate and can now pay for their buyer's agent commission. Okay, this is temporary. We don't know how temporary. None of that guidance has been sent forth. The other thing that they said is there's certain safeguards that are subject to. They don't tell us anything about what those safeguards are, so we actually don't know, but I'm assuming more will be revealed soon. The other thing that's important is that fees were always negotiable, okay? It's not like anything changed with that. So it is an important shift because at least now we know that veterans won't be locked out of the housing market. I mean, it's essentially what had happened before. And, these changes don't go into effect. It was initially July, now it's August. So we do have a little bit of time. But it is a big thing in our industry. And it's important that our clients, realtor partners, and third-party vendors know exactly what's going on with this. So if anyone has any questions, please reach out. We're happy to have a conversation about how this might impact you currently or in the future. And I also want it to be said that veterans deserve to have an amazing loan program. It's the least that we can do after all they've done for us. And VA loans are some of the best loans that exist in this industry. So that shouldn't change. And if anything, it is giving a little bit of weight to something that had been uncertain, but I do think more will be revealed.